From their mouths to your ears, this is Gaming on Thrones with Phil, Saul, and Rick.
Thank you for tuning in to Gaming on Thrones, part of the Rated M Gaming Network. Today is Sunday, February 8th, and this is a show that takes you through the digital crusade, and we are your guides, Saul Cuellar.
Double Orogato, Mr. Roboto.
Richard Lamoureux.
Yo, dude, was Telemundo like porn when you were 14?
Shh, no, porn was porn when I was 14.
Damn, I didn't have them internets.
Yeah, Telemundo wasn't scrambled, so that was good.
That was good.
And myself, Philip Stella. That was a good intro, Rick.
Oh, thank you.
Telemundo is fun because there's a lot of bouncing ladies and...
There's a show where they just sit in a hot tub.
There's people dressed up in crazy costumes.
And it's always like a fat old guy with a mustache and a bunch of hot chicks around them.
Well, the greatest part about the Telemundo was the Simpsons predicted like exactly like Telemundo would be with the bee. Remember the bee?
Yes.
Like that show that Homer would come across with the commercial. Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. That was Telemundo right there. Sorry for any Spanish listeners that we
have. I'm the
Your
black
TV
guy.
is crazy, and we kind of like it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we can do this segment this week, you know?
What's that?
What you been playing, guys?
Oh.
Yeah, we haven't done that in a few weeks.
Who's going first?
I'll go first.
All right, rock, paper, scissors.
Fuck it, so Phil doesn't leave me behind this time.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm a gardener. I'm just digging shit up. I've been playing Destiny, of course. I've been trying to get that... Yo, come at me, bro. I've been trying to get that grind on. And I just realized that Season 2 of Diablo 3 is starting very soon. So I've been rerunning my monk again. Trying to get them prestiges up for the new season. When they kind of edit the whole game, improve all the legendaries, and add new shit. So, you know. So basically I'm playing Diablo, but medieval Diablo. Like, Destiny, but like, you know, a modified version of Destiny.
So you're playing like, you're just grinding. That's what you're doing. You're just grinding away.
Grinding? Ah!
Grinding like the girl at the dance.
Mm-hmm.
Just trying to get some of that play after the dance.
Mm-hmm.
Drink some of this punch. Let me grind on
sucker in my pocket.
Saul, what you been playing, man?
Obviously Destiny, but I also went over to Fatty's house last week. I think it was last week.
Fatty!
And I played a little bit of Street Fighter AE. Got served up real nasty. Played some Marvel. Got served up real nasty, but once Akuma got in and he hit level 3 X Factor, I almost beat one of the dudes, but then I was like, you know what? I already won. Because I actually beat somebody that was a whole lot of levels higher than me. I also played a game which is pretty freaking fun. It's I played it on the PS3, which is Family Feud. They have like 70s edition, 80s edition, and 90s edition.
What?
So if you guys ever get a chance to play that, it's a fun party game. And then I didn't play this game, but I watched it on a Twitch feed the other day. It was some kind of like bowling game. I forget who made it, but is it just me or is bowling games like some of the funnest shit ever?
Yo, they're dope, bro.
But that's what I've been playing.
Bowling is like the funnest shit ever.
It is in general.
Have you ever come across, there's two things that everybody like. Well, three things that everybody likes. Pizza.
Yep.
Bowling.
Yep.
And swimming pools.
Oh, yeah.
Beer, dude.
And that's like, have you, what? Beer?
Lots of people like
some
Asian
people,
chicks, too.
Oh, I'm not.
I know, but like three things that have you ever heard anybody say, I hate swimming pools?
That was such a bad pizza party.
John Rambo
exactly.
moved to Asia just to get some Asian chicks. I never seen anybody move to pizza to get pizza.
I mean, it's kind of like he moved there to teach English, but whatever. I mean,
we all know.
Asian chicks. Yeah. Teaching English to Asian chicks. I've been playing. I got this old game I got again.
Wow.
It's called Titanfall.
Secret of Mana.
Secret of Mana. Heroes of Might and Magic.
Fucking 2.
Titanfall. I've been back on that Titanfall train. That game is so fun.
Yeah,
I don't know why I ever sold it. It's so good. It is frustrating because I'm still trying to do the regen stuff, so that's frustrating, but
yeah,
it's so fun.
Yo,
It's so
HGTV
fast.
should make a show about you called Flip This Game, because that's what you fucking do.
Whoa. You know what though? I did well because I sold it for like $38 and bought it for $12.50 with
That's
the
a good deal.
DLC.
Damn!
So yeah, they should make a show about that. Flip this game.
Mhm.
And I also been playing IDARB. #IDARB.
You love that game.
Oh my gosh, that is the funnest game I have played in such a long time. Have you tried it yet?
If you get a bunch of people together, like drinking, having a good time, and you play that game, it's chaos. It's funny. Only
Yeah,
good
like
things can happen.
They have this demo on the actual game. Like I've yet to see a Twitch stream of it. I'll probably search for that later this week. Where they do have the 4-on-4, and it's almost like I don't even know what's happening right now. I can't follow what's going on. Have you played it, Saul?
No, I still haven't played
Oh
it.
my gosh, just jump on there. I mean, if I'm online, it'll be fun.
They're playing at such a high level, you can't even see them.
Over 9,000!
Their fun level is over 9,000. It's that good.
Hey, I don't doubt it, man. Some games can be so simple looking, but still awesome at the same time. Look at what's it called? Somebody brought it up, the ball in the cup or whatever it was.
Ball in a cup?
Stewie
Hey,
Griffin?
kids, play ball in a cup.
Log.
A
Log. Yeah. Well,
Big, it's
same
heavy, it's
same
wood.
same vibe.
I
mean,
got this whole song if you want to do it.
No, it's all right. Just shave off some time here. No, but this game was like built by Twitter, basically.
That's cool.
And it's insane. Like the music's crazy. I'm sure you guys have seen some of the custom characters people have made. They're funny. I actually haven't dove into that part of it. But you have when you're selecting a character, there's like preset categories that you could select. And so the first time I was playing with Mr. Colin Perkins, and he was breakfast food, so he was a slab of bacon. And then the category that I chose was mustache cops. And there's just like you can select from like 20 different like pixies of mustache cops, like
That's
basically
awesome.
different looking mustache cops. So it is fun. So that's what we've been playing, folks.
Respect.
Yeah. So if you haven't tried IDARB, please do. It is really fun, and it's free right now. So it's like you have to.
If you don't, he will blow up your phone and he will
I will
blow up your Facebook,
I will straight
your
come
email.
to your house.
Go to your house.
I will stuff friggin' magazines in your mailbox until it overflows.
You can't sleep at night
Catalogs.
because he just wants you to play that game.
I want you to experience the greatness.
You guys
That is
remember
IDARB.
Zippy back in the day?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would tell you the night we got fucking ham bone and we went and stole a bunch of those Cape Coral shoppers, the free ones out of the out by Publix, and we started delivering them around the neighborhood at like 4 a.m.
You know who's famous now? Zippy.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah,
Zippy. Just drop Zippy's name.
Zippy. Everyone knows him. He'll choke you
Good
out at a
times.
bar and pull a gun on you.
What is that?
Let's not go
That's
there.
how
Let's
he got
stick with
fired
the,
for
no,
being a cop. He's not going to
let's-
listen to the fucking show.
No, but I don't want to smear his good name. Stick with the shopper story.
Okay, yeah.
Stick with the shopper story.
I forget
Stay-
who it was. There was a douchebag in high school that drove a red Acura and we threw like 100 on his front yard. I don't remember who it was.
I
He
threw
deserved
baloney on a girl's front lawn once that I didn't like.
You threw
That was
bologna on a girl's
Yeah,
front
that's
lawn?
all I had. And I was very, very hungover.
Yo, bologna's
Brad.
delicious though. Why would
I-
you get rid
I-
of the
well, my-
bologna?
Well, no, I hate bologna. First of all,
lot,
second
man.
of all,
What? It's a giant hot dog in slices.
It's disgusting.
it is disgusting.
Whoa.
And
It's
second of all,
gross.
my plan was like, this is gonna stay on her lawn and it's gonna stink in a few days. But in reality, birds probably came by and just ate it like that.
Or
No.
somebody just walked out and threw it in the fucking trash.
Yeah. No, her whole
Nobody's doing That's too much effort. The dog
yeah,
will
her
eat
whole
that.
lawn was trash. So,
Fucking ruined it with that slice of bologna.
yeah.
There are
yeah.
ants everywhere.
All right, we're gonna
Thank
move
you,
on
Matt.
to our second segment of the week. Some people's favorites, some people hates it. It's the news of the week.
News.
Yo, so is Telemundo...
You already did that bit.
Recycle
You
it.
already did that bit.
Nah, news of the week. Yeah, let's do this.
So, what you got for us, buddy?
in case anyone did not know, in case you are living under a rock, Treyarch is back in 2015, but we already knew that. But for some reason, everyone else thinks it's news. So when in Rome, just to give you guys a heads up, Treyarch is bringing out the new Call of Duty. In case you didn't know, there's probably going to be zombies in it and guns.
Oh, that's new.
Yeah. Also, if you love action figures and you love Nintendo, don't forget that they are getting gold and silver Mario amiibos. Why? Because they need money so bad that they're milking anything. They're squeezing fucking pennies. I don't know. I just think
I must have the amiibos.
But that's all I got.
What the fuck?
Give me my amiibos.
They're the little toys that you can play with on your games and stuff like that for your Wii U.
I thought that was like a single-celled organism.
No, that's an amoeba.
Yo,
this is like
Powerpuff
Nintendo's
Girls,
version
the
of Skylanders.
Amoeba Brothers or whatever.
Yo,
you guys remember that?
No, I never really watched Powerpuff Girls. Cause I'm a boy.
I remember that.
You don't like chicks?
The monkey was cool.
They smell nice.
The monkey was awesome.
Was it Mojo Jojo?
Mojo Jojo.
I do remember Mojo Jojo.
Well, then quit lying about watching Powerpuff
Fuck
Girls.
you! I do what I want.
Sucker.
All right.
Do what you want. Give us the news.
All right, I got this shit, yo. Apparently, there's a game engine that's being developed right now for DirectX 12, and they did a comparison, like early stage comparison with DX12 versus DX11, and it's seeing double the frame rate across almost every card. NVIDIA and blah, blah, blah. What is it? AMD. Yeah, AMD. They did a test with the 290X and the 980, which is basically like AMD's highest card and NVIDIA's highest like go-to card right now, not including like the $700 or $800 cards that they have out, but like the reasonably priced one. And on the 980, the average FPS was 26.7 with DX11, and on DX12 it was 66.8. So I mean that's a huge improvement. And on the where's it at? 290X, it was 8.3 frames per second on DX11 and 42.9 on DX12. So it looks like what Microsoft was promising with DX12 might actually come to fruition, I guess. It seems like it doesn't bog down cores as much as DX11 did.
So Mr. Skeptical might be turning around here, maybe?
Well, no.
Are you still going to be skeptical?
No, I never jive DX12 because that they don't charge for that shit. I question things they charge money for.
The truth will set you free.
So, so DX12 looks like it might actually do well, which goes to what we talk about with Xbox, that maybe the Xbox One was built with DX12 in mind. That's why it was throttled when it came out. So maybe this will open a little bit up of that memory bandwidth for the Xbox One and actually put it above the PS.
It won't. I read some stuff about it. And it won't. It'll do a little bit better, but it's still not. Hardware is hardware.
Yeah, I mean, Phil Spencer even came out and said like it's going to help, but it's not going to. It's
you can just download more. You can download more memory though, right?
No.
No, it's just going to help utilize the cores that are there, but the hardware is still hardware. It's not going to change the hardware. It's just going to be more efficient at using the hardware, which is good. It's a good thing, but I mean, it's not going to be a complete overhaul of the system. But luckily, like we said a few episodes ago, I think we're kind of past the point of, the consoles are what they are, and we know what they are. And if you're still bitching about your Ps and all that, just go somewhere else.
Yeah, the argument's just over.
It's done. We know what it is. So
not for nothing, I always bitch about the 24 FPS excuse and shit like that. But the Order looks fucking gorgeous.
Oh, I'm hyped.
Oh yeah, it looks good. Looks really good.
Beautiful.
I just watched a really super serial trailer about the Order, and I was like totally not. Now I don't have a PS4, but I'm looking for an excuse to get one, and they haven't given me one yet. The Order, I must say, I was so like, whatever, cool. It's going to be a cinematic third-person shooter, so every 5 steps they'll get a movie that'll look cool, but whatever.
Heavy Rain, bro. I love that game.
Yeah. It looks freaking beautiful. Looks gorgeous.
It looks beautiful. I mean, I understand why they had to have the letterbox and the 24 FPS when the game looks that fucking pretty on a console.
Keep it consistent.
As long as it runs well, As long as it runs well, then everybody will be happy. If the frame rate if the game doesn't run well, if you can't play it, then
True.
Don't try to make the timeline that you want. Make the game that you want.
Word.
yo.
Truth.
100.
Saul Book 1 verse 18.
Up in the studio getting blowed. Yes, I dropped some Tupac in here.
Damn.
Truest shit I ever wrote.
That's right. So Microsoft News, they just actually had their first update of the year for the console. And basically it gives it's a new controller update for one thing, which is supposed to connect to the console faster and help with responsiveness. They're going to give you, they have given you transparent tiles, semi-transparent tiles, so you can kind of see your background picture a little better. It doesn't really make much of a difference, in my opinion. And now they have a game hub for each game, which is kind of cool. If you're an achievement hunter, there's a lot of them out there. If you like to compare the games with your friends, it's really easy now. You just kind of click on the game, go to Game Hub, and you'll have all the information there, how you stack up against your friends, what achievements they have that you don't, or vice versa. So that's pretty cool. But also, in bigger news, from today until the 21st, Microsoft is lowering the price of the Xbox One with Kinect. In select retailers, I believe, I don't think it's everywhere, but Amazon, Best Buy, GameStop, Target, Toys R Us, Walmart, and of course the Microsoft Store will sell the system for $449, so it'd be $50 off the regular price. So that's cool.
That Kinect thirst.
You got to have it. Xbox, record that.
I'm waiting for PlayStation to just steal the idea and roll with it.
They have to, right?
Yeah, that's what they do.
They already did. It's called.
But it doesn't have like the record that feature. We need that feature to be like PlayStation, record that.
You need that feature,
dude.
But then again.
But you should be able to set how long you want the increments to be. Sorry.
Yeah.
You know what you should be able to do? Say PlayStation, load faster.
Wow.
Them fucking octa-core or whatever they got. Goddamn bullshit.
Welcome to the console world, buddy.
Yeah. Hey, buddy.
Hey.
Turn this game on and go make yourself a sandwich, huh? Man.
Hashtag load times.
Get yourself some water, a beer, and a sandwich. Man. Maybe go to the bathroom, man.
Flappy-headed Canadians.
I was doing a Chicago accent. I didn't even know what was going
on. I mean, that's what I was doing, like the old gangster style.
Oh.
They all talk like Dan.
He said floppy-headed Canadians. We weren't saying A, we were saying eh.
Yeah. See? Yeah, you see?
Yeah, they shot guns a lot. Prohibition and all. Mm-hmm. They needed to. So today's topic is kind of open forum, like usual. That's what we like to do around here, is keep it loose.
Loosey-goosey.
Mm-hmm. Loosey-goosey. But since last week we kind of talked about the state of the game industry, I wanted to kind of ask the guys a question this week and just talk to you, the audience, a little bit about why we enjoy playing video games, why we love video games, why we do a show, why we have a Facebook group, all that good stuff. Could kind of give you perspective on what we love about the industry and why we probably will never leave it, and teach our sons and our daughters how to be lazy pieces of shit that play video games all day. So let's start with Saul here. Why? Give me some information about why you love playing video games, and like why do you play it, and why do you love video games so much?
I love TV, and like TV on steroids is video games. Like instead of just watching a movie, you're in the movie. Instead of just watching, like a war movie, you're in the war movie. Instead of watching Bloodsport, you can play in Bloodsport and rip heads off and have special powers. So
you're telling me I could be Chong Li?
You can be.
Woo!
He does bicycle kicks in Mortal Kombat.
He does, and he's kind of skinnier. He's on a diet.
Yeah, he's on a diet. But that's one of the reasons I love video games. It's just like you get to zone out, literally zone out. Nothing around you makes any nothing makes sense. Nothing matters. You're just playing your game, And then when you get done, it's because you're burnt out and you can go do something else productive.
Yeah.
Video
Like eat a
games are
sandwich.
productive. And they make your reflexes better and they make you smarter and blah, 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 what all the reports say.
They do.
They do.
Coordination's like top notch, man.
It was written by the same doctor that said masturbation is good for your health too.
That guy's awesome.
Yeah, I want to shake that. I want to shake his left hand.
Nah.
I'll see why it's bad for your health. You clean out your system, man. Clean your pipes out.
Good for your prostate, bro. Apparently.
Sure.
I don't know.
Regulate.
I've never seen a prostate. I don't know if it exists.
I believe if you turn 50, you've got to go get that checked. That's
Hey.
what they say in all the medical journals and whatnot.
Not if you put a slug in your face before that.
Oh my lord! That was terrible. Woo! So, Rick, why do you love playing video games, man?
I'm gonna kind of compare it to something illicit, I guess you could say. People say like a problem with like smoking pot a lot is that it makes it okay to be bored when you could be like doing other things, and I kind of like correlate that to games because it makes it okay to be bored because I'll just play a game. So what it does is kind of fills in that dead time where I'd just be, instead of just sitting on my ass watching TV, I'll sit on my ass and play video games.
Yeah.
And another reason I like video games is because I fucking hate most people. And like when you play
But
games,
not our audience. You love them.
oh, they're the best. But
Okay.
like when you play games, you can have friends over the internet that you never actually have to interact with on like a sociable level. And then if you don't like them anymore, you can just delete them off your friends list, and you'll never fucking hear of them again. You don't have you don't have like the weird like friend breakup thing at like a barbecue where you're like, oh, how come we haven't talked in a while, bro? And you're like, because you suck.
See him in a Destiny match and he's just waving at you, but you're not paying attention.
Yeah, you're just pointing at me and dancing in front of me, and I'm like, I'm going to orbit. Fuck you.
I'm busy. I got things going on.
Yeah, I got these bounties, dog. But, you know, it makes it okay to, like, you know, there's a lot of people I just haven't talked to in a long time, but I'll still play video games with just because, you know, I just don't like them as people.
I know that feel.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's
skills, though,
that's like
bro. You
all
can't-
my friends.
Yeah.
Like, I don't like you guys as people, but
I'm not
we
even
have a
sure
good
other
time
people
together.
exist. You guys might all be digital, and I don't even know it.
No, there was a party the other weekend, remember?
No, I don't.
No, I don't.
The giant killer?
We don't talk
Well,
about that.
Rick, I know doesn't remember, but he was there.
Prove it.
I was neither there or remember.
Show me a picture. Ain't no proof.
So, have any of you guys tried the? Why don't I answer the question before I change subject?
Did you just cut yourself off?
I did.
Hold up, Phil. Hold up, Phil.
I saw something that caught my eye, and
Phil, let Phil talk.
let me talk, please. God, Rick. So anxious all the time, trying to move forward. Just hang out, you know? Just talking. Just 2 dudes, 3 dudes talking about games.
I drank so much coffee today.
Oh my lord. So I love video games, and the reason I play video games is honestly, I'm not going to go too deep, but it's just I have a crazy imagination, and I've had it since I was a kid. Like, you give me some action figures and a pile of dirt, and I could stay out there for weeks.
Yeah, I hope you didn't develop your imagination as an adult.
Well, no, I'm just saying I've always had one, and I think maybe in some adults that imagination goes away
Yeah.
a little bit. You know, like
Peter Pan learned how to fly, motherfucker. You can do it.
yeah, for sure. And if not, I guess what I can do, I can put in a video game and fly like a motherfucker.
Bitch.
That's what I'm saying though. Like, it's the same reason we'll sit down and watch movies, right? Because movies tell a story and they take us to places usually that we cannot go.
And you don't have to read
So
them.
you don't have to read them unless they're in foreign languages
No,
Yeah.
those don't-
or from Japan
Yep.
and they're animated.
Mm-hmm.
We like to do that too. Ha ha! I'm going really fast. Ha ha! So I had the immersion, man. It's the immersion that's the best part of video games. Sitting down, and like Saul said, sitting down, being able to be in the game. Like, I'm not Superman, but guess what I can be? I can be Superman. I can knock people through buildings. I can score touchdowns. I can dunk basketballs. I could be a medieval knight shooting ogres with arrows and cutting throats.
Yeah.
You know.
You could be a hedgehog that runs fast.
I could be a hedgehog that
Well,
runs
come on
fast.
now. There's cuts. We're making cuts. So.
Yeah, but Sonic might get the...
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, it's not sad. It's sad.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. Video game industry is in flux right now. It's kind of wavering, but who cares, man? Games are still coming out. I myself, I know I complain a lot about specific things, but they're there for me when I need them. And I don't read books, you know? I don't read books. Play games. And sometimes I have to read in those games.
I think with the video games right now, I think it's the calm before the storm. I think within the next year or two, it's going to get like a lot more games coming out and stuff like that. I think it's the calm before the storm.
Like
Winter is coming.
Oh. Like movies are like books, and like video games are like choose your own adventure books. I don't know if y'all ever did that. Those things were awesome. Fucking back in the day. So good. Go back.
Take me back.
Did anybody ever read like page 37 and go, oh fuck, I died, let me start again, or just go back to the page that you were at before?
I think we all did that.
Yeah.
I don't know if we started from the beginning, but we definitely backtracked where we made a decision.
Yeah.
Does anybody remember school books and turn to page 16, turn to page 92, turn to page 38, turn to page 16, turn to page this, and then finally you get to like a funny picture? I love those.
Yeah.
Those people were the best.
Yeah.
I love those people.
The sex ed book. Like, oh, page 18 has boobs. Like, you're my boy, dude. Thanks.
National Geographic boobs, but when you were in 7th grade,
I'll take it.
Yeah.
Take it. Whatever I gotta do. So that's a little bit of the reason why we love playing video games. It's great. They're fun. And when you get cool people to play with, it makes them so much better.
Oh, yeah.
So I also want to, like, Rick, you chatted with me earlier about this.
I more of, like, just yelled for 10 minutes.
Well, no, not this. Like, in the chat, you did.
Okay.
Maybe you didn't use all caps, so I can't tell if you were yelling. But what we hope for in 2015. So maybe it's a game, maybe it's a favorite developer. What you're looking for.
You want to know what I'm looking for? I'm looking for complete working games to be released. I like that.
I think you might have to wait till like 2017 for that.
Yeah, I mean, like, I understand. Like, when we look at like Ubisoft, they had kind of a bad PR year as it goes, but they're churning out like a big game every year. Why not slow that development cycle down a little bit? I mean, people will still play your fucking game. If you're going to release Assassin's Creed every 12 months, make it 18 months to make sure that it fucking works.
Or hire more people to test it.
Yeah, I mean, people bash Call of Duty like up and down, but you know what? When Call of Duty releases every time, it fucking works.
It works.
It works every time. Even though it may not be a good Call of Duty as far as Call of Duty fans are concerned, it fucking works. The servers are up.
Good duty.
Yeah, you give it 2 days for the flood of people on there, and guess what? The servers are running 100%. Matchmaking works. TeamSpeak works. Everything fucking works. And they turn that. Well, that's what happens when you have 3 developers working on.
When you have a 3-year development cycle now, you know. But yeah, I agree, man. I think it's almost like the mishaps we had with 343 and specifically 343 and Ubisoft. It's good. We got them out of the way early, so don't fucking do that again, or I'll mail you a punch in the face.
Mm-hmm.
A melee.
And it'll be like next day round.
A melee.
Wow, he went gangster on us right there, Rick.
I know.
You got to reel him back in.
I know, Saul.
I'm back.
I'm looking forward to The Division. I want to see how that game operates.
It does look fucking awesome. Let's just hope the Splinter Cell thing doesn't happen.
Let's make sure it works. That's all I'm saying. Delay that shit till fucking.
They have
next
though, right?
year.
They have been delaying it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Tom Clancy died. That kind of puts a fucking thorn in your boot.
I mean, the story's there, so that's really all we needed Tom Clancy for.
Mm.
I like Tom Clancy. I'm just saying. I don't mean to be disrespectful.
I'm sure he appreciates that.
It's funny enough that we kind of asked that question too, because Vance Cummings asked us that on the Facebook group. You know, what we're looking forward to in 2015 as far as games and hardware. So, is there anything, Rick? You were saying you just want to see if there's non-broken working games.
Yeah,
working solid games.
Yeah, I as a PC gamer, it's you know, like they say like the PC, the core of a processor doubles every 18 months or something like that. I'm getting really fucking sick of a better video card coming out every goddamn 6 months.
I told you it was gonna happen, didn't I?
Yes, I spent a ton of fucking money on my video card like 8 months ago.
Hey Phil, you remember when I said that shit?
Yeah, I remember you said that shit.
I mean, it's still great. It's 780 Ti. It's a beast ass card. But like a 980, brand new, is better or just as good. And it's $200 cheaper, and the shit came out. God damn. They need to chill, man. They need to chill. I mean, I understand pushing the limits, but God, give me a fucking break, guys.
That is the life you chose, sir.
It is.
That is the
We
life.
tried telling you.
PC elitist.
Hey, I'm
You
good.
knew it. You already knew it. You've been living there for a long time.
But that's what you got to do, like what I do. Like, upgrade. Somebody's going to want that. Somebody wants it. Somebody needs it. Like, if they're a starter, they need it.
At least the
With
option's
video
there.
card.
You can't put a new video card in a fucking Xbox, so at least the option is there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is a good point. But that's the problem with it is the cost. You know,
And
most.
the what do you call it? The disparity between generations and shit.
Yeah.
Like, you buy an Xbox, you can play games on that until they stop making games for the fucking thing.
Yep.
But
Yep.
PC, this doesn't work with NVIDIA, or this doesn't work with AMD, and like,
Yeah, that shit sucks.
yeah,
Or it works, but it'll kind of suck.
yeah,
It's going to work with NVIDIA right off the bat, and then later on it's going to work with AMD products.
yeah, or
Yeah.
vice versa. AMD's been getting a lot of fucking hype lately. People are like going AMD. Like, I think Gearbox does AMD specific now.
Wow.
Like all the Borderlands.
know,
I mean,
man.
Borderlands
That-
aren't really resource intensive, but
But the politics there, that sucks.
Yeah, it does. But it's the same thing as a console war, but just...
it really is. But on like a way more expensive fucking budget.
I was gonna
Oh,
say,
yeah.
like, you put $1,500 in this PC, and then you're like, oh, but I kind of want this other card for these games.
And when you switch cards, sometimes you have to switch motherboards, processors, RAM,
Yo.
everything.
I'm saying you'd have to build like 2 separate rigs.
Yeah,
Yeah,
It sucks. That's a lot of money.
a lot.
a lot of money.
Ain't nobody got time for that or money.
Mm-mm.
They raping
What?
everybody out here.
Yep. It's real.
Nice.
It's
Nice.
real.
Saul, what about you? Anything? 2015?
2015, Saul's making himself a PC.
Woo!
Saul's getting the new Unreal Tournament, which is free, and just going to try to make it as pretty as he can make it look. I'm probably going to spend from somewhere at the least 800, at the most 1,200.
Nice.
And I'm going to be real cheap, but I'm going to be looking around.
I'm sorry. Did you say sheep?
Very cheap.
Get
bet
the
it-
fuck out! Get out!
Very cheap. Very, 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 very cheap.
Fatty sheep.
You're
That's
going
what I'm-
AMD, right?
Oh, yeah.
Nice. All right. Well, there you have it, Vance. That's what we're looking forward to in 2015. As I said, just to reiterate, mine is the Division. I can't wait for that. He asked another question here too, and I'd like to sling that your way because you guys are the PS4 guys. Are you excited for Bloodborne at all?
No.
It looks cool as shit. I don't know if I'll buy it.
Yeah.
Maybe when it's, the price, $30.
So it's not,
Yeah,
it's
I'm
not
excited.
sponge-worthy.
Yeah,
You
I'm
know
excited to
you know
watch
the magic
people play
number. I mean, I'll watch someone play it.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not gonna fuck that game. I mean, no, not fuck that
Well,
game.
this
It's all right.
Vance, I know Vance, and he's a Dark Souls fan, so I'm sure he's
Yeah.
excited about it. But
Is
It
he
looks
like
cool.
is he like a sadomasochist too? Because I mean, I don't.
yes,
Yeah.
yes, he likes pain and all that.
Yeah, I don't know. Games. I
But
play
except-
games for
no.
enjoyment, not frustration. So
I feel you. I'm with you on that. IDARB.
yeah, I do math for frustration.
I like sort of the berserkers like that, so
sort of the berserker.
yeah.
No,
Dreamcast. Dreamcast.
Such an awesome game. Just smashing blood. And
We should
everything.
try and fit a Dreamcast memory in every show.
Oh, yeah.
Real Fishing was the best one on Dreamcast.
All right,
What
let's
was the guy? The Seaman?
What?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, Seaman. Yeah.
Yeah, Seaman.
Rick
Nice.
Seaman.
Sega Dreamcast has taken over your podcast.
Yo. You want to know the worst thing ever? When I was in basic training, we had a guy with the last
My
name.
God, Saul, it's a basic training story.
Yeah.
Rocks.
All right,
Go ahead.
we're talking about America right now. You fucking.
I know. I'm just saying.
There was a guy with the last name of Rambo. So he had the worst fucking time ever. And he was like a fat guy that couldn't do push-ups and stuff. So it was like, are you fucking shitting me, Rambo? No, it wasn't John. It was like Mark Rambo. But they only called you by your last name.
Rambo.
So are you fucking kidding me, Rambo? You can't do this? And I was like, oh, this poor guy's going to fucking shoot up the barracks, dude. This is going down.
So, Saul, the next time you're at the beach for spring break, your new alias is Mark Rambo.
Mark Rambo.
And that's Mark with a C.
Yeah,
Now,
he was like all like he was like, I don't know, like shaped like Mr. Potato, like with skinny arms. But he had like glasses and like low based asthma, so he was just like, oh my God, get the fuck out of here, dude.
That's terrible.
Yeah.
Well, we have a couple more questions we got to get to before we get to the versus segment.
No.
So Ian Dyson asks, do you see next gen consoles going fully digital? No,
Xbox tried it, and I think they would have been better for it. But I mean, people would have just lost their goddamn minds.
I can't.
They weren't going to go fully digital. They were still going to have hard copies of games. You just couldn't play them anywhere else.
Yeah, that's not happening.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to happen. I mean, look at services like Steam though. Steam has tons of people, but I mean, you can still buy those games. I mean, if I would like to see a third-party system implemented on consoles where people can download games from, like maybe Steam for consoles. That'd be sweet as fuck.
Well, see, I like where we're at now as far as that goes, because if you want to do it digital and pre-download it, you can do that.
Yeah.
You know, but if you want to do the disc, you do that. You know, it's everything is there for us, whether we want a hard copy of it or not. And developers will get smart enough and not produce that many hard copies if they know, okay, let's look at last year's numbers. Okay, we had this many people go digital, this many people bought a hard copy. You know,
was it a hard copy on after TGIF back in the day? Wasn't that?
Yeah,
yeah, that's awesome.
That was a show. I think it was like hard copy was like right before like what's that 911 Rescue 911
and an all new Rescue 911.
It's a fantastic show. So yeah, I don't think we're going fully digital for a long time because there are some collectors out there hardcore about that shit.
No, there's a reason we're not going digital is because a lot of the games coming out are ass, and we want to trade them back in.
So true.
Yeah, when Korea takes the internet down, how the fuck are you gonna play video games
with their potato?
Yeah,
I have
dude, my fucking PS4 was useless for 3 days, dude. I couldn't use it.
I heard they launched 3 potatoes out of a potato gun this weekend at some battleships.
They tape Black Hats to him, too?
Oh, my gosh.
Yes.
They hate us because they hate us.
Yeah, dude.
Yep.
You got stink dick, bro? Where'd I get stink dick from?
I'm smelling shit.
Oh, my God. All right, anyways. So, yeah, we're not going fully digital. I'd say most of my library is digital right now, though. I have 3 games, 3 discs. And I have 25 games. All the rest are digital. Most of them are free or from EA Access. There's 7 of those. So...
I have
anyways.
Discs.
I have discs.
I play one game and it's digital.
Yeah, I know because when I couldn't log on to Destiny for fucking 3 days, I was looking at everybody else playing Destiny. Oh yeah, I don't have the digital one. I got the hard copy.
I was playing. I had digital. I think, like you said, it was just in areas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking assholes.
Fucking. That's why Tampa sucks.
Tampa's awesome.
Yeah,
I know. It's so much better than where I live. I'm just
with my 50 meg or 500 megabytes a second fucking internet. It's terrible.
Ian also asked, do you support pre-orders?
No. Unless
it's a good game.
It's a game that you know you're going to buy anyway. Like Saul knows he's going to buy Call of Duty every year. Knows it. Yeah. So why not get those extra perks? I know I'm going to buy any fucking game that BioWare puts out. I even bought the MMO, Star Wars. I don't even like fucking Star Wars. I don't like MMOs.
Whoa.
Okay, let me rephrase that before you burn my fucking church down. I don't mind Star Wars. I just don't see what the fucking obsession is about. Those movies are good, but I've watched them all like once or twice, and I'm like,
Bro,
man,
Jar Jar Binks? Yeah, he's
Yo.
cool as fuck.
yo, Jar Jar
It's not
Jamaica.
the movies.
Yo,
It's
anything-
not the
okay.
movies. It's the world. It's the universe.
Yeah, I read a whole thing that like the real person to thank for Star Wars is George Lucas's wife, and after they got divorced, she took all the good ideas, and that's why the first movie sucked, like the original. But I don't want to talk about that. But anyway, like unless it's something you know you're gonna buy, there's no reason to get horse armor. You know, there's no fucking reason. Just wait till it comes out. And
He
then,
always goes with the
Horse
horse
armor.
armor.
and then wait till it comes out and see if it fucking actually works before you go spend $60 because games ain't cheap, bro. They ain't cheap.
No.
People
I
gotta
think the
eat.
pre-
You know how many pounds
think-
of pasta you can buy for $60 fucking dollars? You can eat like a goddamn
Wow,
king.
this nigga brought up pounds of pasta.
Yes, 2 for 1 Publix every day or a day, all day.
I think that the pre-orders came and went because there was failures. So I pre-ordered Destiny, pre-ordered Master Chief. That's it so far.
Yeah, I only pre-ordered Destiny because all my friends fucking pre-ordered Destiny. I was like, oh, I'm gonna play video games with them. And then no one played it.
Rick is a follower.
I was playing it.
Rick, you may know something about this. I don't. Ian also asked, what do you think about the GTX 970 VRAM issues?
We
Keep it
talked
short.
about that 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
Go back
Ian?
in our log and listen, bro.
Ian, episode 28.
It's broken, but only 5% of people are returning it, so it's not that fucking broken.
It'll be on YouTube soon, and we're working on getting all our episodes on iTunes as well.
Yeah.
Um,
Check us out.
Ian, if you want to PM me, I can send you a special request for that episode as well. Anyways, so let's get to the versus segment, shall we?
Yeah.
To the death.
Yeah.
I should have some heavy metal music to play right there.
Yeah, you should have like a notebook to write down this moment as the time that you actually won versus.
What?
Put it on like a calendar or something.
Okay.
The day to remember.
Yeah, day to remember.
Oh.
Because it ain't coming back for a while, bruh.
Damn.
Oh, you're saying because I lose?
Yeah.
I get it. I get your stupid humor.
Whatever.
Whatever, my ass.
Ugh.
Or whatever, all over your ass.
So
Oh.
last week, good lord.
Snoochie booties.
Last week we talked about spicy chicken sandwiches, right? We talked about Chick-fil-A versus Wendy's. So I wanted to keep the food train running because we all love food.
Choo choo.
And who doesn't love breakfast food?
Oh, breakfast.
People eat breakfast for dinner.
Yeah.
Not many people eat dinner for breakfast.
I can't have cereal in my house till this day because I'll eat a whole box in 2 days.
Oh, yo, bro. Don't get me started on
I
cereal.
love cereal. It's so good. Golden Grams, wrecked.
That's
Cereal is so for cereal.
Yeah.
So, my versus question to you two is what restaurant / fast food / building, whatever, whoever serves
Building.
breakfast food, where's the best place to eat breakfast? It could be drunk, it could be sober, it could be hungover, it could be staying in a hotel. I don't give a shit. Best breakfast food. Anyone?
Who's going first? What
You
happened?
can go first, Rick.
Okay. I'm gonna say just Denny's at 4:30 in the morning, but that's not really what I want to say. That's just
Say
the
what
vote.
your
No,
heart
that's the
feels.
vote that I'm gonna put in there. But
That's
the
what's
one,
gonna win. Yeah.
But the one I want to say is
No, you can only say what you're gonna say.
okay. Well, then
That's
forget
the best
Denny.
part.
Forget Denny's.
You could talk about that after Salt answers, Rick.
Forget Denny's then. That's not my vote. What I want to
Whoa.
say is making
Yeah.
breakfast burritos at McDonald's when I was 16 years old, high as fuck at
Yo.
10:30 at night. Is the best. Making when the whole kitchen when the inside lobby closes down, Rick goes out and smokes a blunt when he's bringing the trash out to the thing, and starts making breakfast burritos on the flat top. Oh, we put the extra jalapenos and tomatoes in that motherfucker.
So, McDonald's was the coolest job ever.
It really was. I mean,
Because
if
you
it-
could
if it
invent
paid
your own food.
Yes.
If it paid more, I'd still be there.
Yeah.
That'd be
fucking-
400
Yeah.
pounds.
we used to beat the shit out of each other in the freezer with the lights off.
Oh, yeah. Initiation.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. I'll be honest. To the listeners out there, I don't know how people got their food for an entire year.
Yeah.
Because
Who made
I was the manager and I was drinking all the time.
We had Florities in the fucking ice thing that we would scoop ice out from the.
We would put Zimas in our cups and beer and good Lord, man.
God, it was such a good time.
The most glorious days of my life.
Oh.
Except for now with my son and all that. But
Yeah. It was great.
You know
being
what
15, wasn't it, dude? It was so.
So
much
you're
fun.
going with Mickey D's breakfast burritos.
Oh, they're so good when they're fresh. God, they're so good. Remember, like
You could
chicken
put whatever
nugget?
you wanted.
Yeah,
put whatever
chicken
you want.
nugget with a fresh chicken nugget with a piece of cheese wrapped around that motherfucker.
Woo.
So good.
Yo, dude, the cheese, the half cheese.
Yeah, the half cheese wrapped around the nugget. Get out of here. Remember we had the cinnamon buns and we'd put them in the microwave and then put ice cream on that motherfucker? God, get out of here.
Oh my God, stop.
Yeah. Chicken wings
So-
are pretty fire too, man. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, let's talk about Saul's favorite place to eat breakfast.
I'm going for hopefully the win. I'm going with Denny's because I've had such great times at Denny's, half of which I don't remember. Like, what was the one? I don't know if I was there for this one, but I remember when somebody rolled John Rambo in with a wheelchair. I remember one time, Joe Sigler tried giving some girl his number and she was like, nah. So then like, he like threw it at her and I was like, yo, it's kind of messed up, bro. And he's like, F you, man, you on her side now? I was like, no, she didn't want your number. And then just a whole bunch of different instances. And that's just the drunk side, like the sober side. Like, I'll go there with my family. It's the same place that I just got wasted with, or I'll go there in the afternoon.
Denny's is like the dark places of the internet went and make breakfast somewhere.
But they were all hanging out.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I go with Saul because, and Rick, I respect your answer because that was very good, and I actually didn't expect you to go there, but I'd have to go with Saul because my heart aches for those moments where we would come home from the club and just be fucking hammered, and we'd be in Denny's. This motherfucker would order 2 meals. He would order the breakfast meal, and he's like, oh, they still got dinner. I'm going to order a dinner meal. He would eat 2 entire meals.
What do you get though? It's got to be country fried steak with eggs, right?
Yes.
Gotta be. Every time.
Now, I don't always get country fried steak. I like the moons over my hammy sandwiches. And then they came out with these sandwiches that were like the best things ever. I don't remember what they're called. And shout out to our waitress that we had all the time, Amber.
She's on my
Remember her?
Facebook. Yeah.
Yeah, she's my friend too. She'll be my friend forever.
Ever.
Friends
And,
till
you
the
know,
end.
And it's kind of like we went there with the Bob, so
Yeah.
the Bob was always part of that. So the feels are there too. So Saul, you are the winner. Really, Denny's. Everyone wins with Denny's.
Yeah.
And who
Except for
didn't
your
try
heart.
to go to the claw machine and try and win a stuffed animal?
God, no
Yeah.
shit. And then they put the stupid quarter thing in where you got to spin it and try to catch it in the water. That thing never fucking worked.
Oh,
remember that.
yeah. I remember,
remember
that.
that.
It's like a thing you drop a quarter, and Taco Bell used to have it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
And didn't Ken work there for a while too? Yeah, that was good.
He was a cook there, yeah.
Yeah. So we'd be like,
Yeah.
hey, what's up, Ken? He'd be like, hey, man.
It's a place I can get hot chocolate at any time of the year.
Yeah, and when you look at Ken, you're like, I don't want this guy anywhere near my food.
But you knew him, so it was cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that will do it for episode 30. We appreciate all you guys stopping by and listening, and we'll see you next week.
Bye, guys.
Hakuna
Thanks.
Matata!
No!